Well, hey kids, fancy meeting you guys here. What's going on, man? How's everybody this evening in YouTube land, huh? All right, well, I have been busy. And I just missed a comment from my buddy Andy, but that's okay. I'll address it in the live stream, which is what I was planning on doing. So, hey Palm, hey David Deer, hey Smoking, what's going on, everybody? Sometimes speed of nonsense. Let us clean it up. Okay. All right, let me just shut down my computer so I'm undistracted while we're doing this. So I'll just close it. There we go. There we go. It's done. So, hey Rhonda, hello again. Hello again, everybody. Hey Carolyn, what's up? What's up? Man, I am in a good mood. Palm Limit was first. Sorry, David Deer. You were second. Smoking third. Rhonda fourth. Carolyn fifth. There's our top five. Hey, Biker Coyote. Hey, Captain, what is up, man? How's things in the wonderful world of coyotes and other vermin today? Oh, man. All right. So I just had a wonderful evening. Hey, how you doing, 919? What's up? Hey, Andy. We have Santa Claus face tonight. Oh. Hey, Admiral Outcast. Hello, everybody again. Yeah. Hey, Jeff. So, as you guys know, I was live streaming from the restaurant. The restaurant I was told the other day that I couldn't live stream from. I apparently spoke to Shane, who was the boss man, and he had absolutely no problem with me. Can I help you? Thank you for the kiss. He apparently had no problem with me live streaming there in the restaurant, so it is what it is. So it just goes to show all those trolls that jumped on there and said, oh, well, you know, the restaurant's got the right to do this, that, and the other thing. Yeah, they do, and it's foolish for them not to let live streamers live stream because it's good business for them. So, go figure. So, Andy, I wanted to address your comments you made earlier. Yes, I know I probably should just kick back and relax and not respond to stuff. This particular guy, the troll that we were dealing with earlier, I kind of just had enough of his kind of comments. So, but I do want to address that briefly here in the live stream tonight. Hey Barry, how you doing? So, when I got here to Hop O Nose, and yes, I'll drop the subject. Okay. Hey Kathy Beals, I wasn't referring to you specifically, Rhonda, but okay. When I first got here to Hop O Nose the other day, I was very angry about having been swamped by another boat and almost losing my mast. Gave me a hell of a scare. Would have been a major economic setback. I was heat stroked from being out on the river for way too long and way too much heat exposed to the sun. And when I got here late after they closed already. I was lucky to get a slip in the first place, but I was irate because I didn't get my electric working immediately, and I was frustrated with that, and so I didn't give Hop O Nose a very good review. Now, like anything else in life, folks, you live and you learn. So, and that's what happened with me here at Hop O Nose. I was here long enough to get to know the people and get to know the business here, and they're first rate. They're first rate. So my opinions change. You know what, people? That happens in life. Opinions change, and it's a good thing. You know, the fact that I'm the kind of person that's going to stand up here and say, hey, you know what, I was on the other day and I spoke harshly about this place. I was wrong when I spoke harshly about this place. I'm going to admit that when I make a mistake. And these trolls that seem like they get all flustered and upset with that stuff, and they want to call me out on it because, oh my God, they caught me in a problem. Well, screw them. I don't have any patience for that kind of stuff, so those guys are gone. So I think your high dollar fan is messing with the audio. Uh-oh. Really? I don't want to turn it down. Yep, Jared, we all have bad days. Let your followers handle the haters. We got your back. Okay, well, Andy, I will try to do that more often. So I checked my lights and they seem like they're working. So What's wrong with the existing one? Mike, the existing, it's blowing out the microphone. Damn. Okay, hold on. I actually have 2 fans going, so let me do this. How about if I just turn it down a little bit? Is that fine? The fan is fine. Okay. I can hear fine, but it's not bad. Fan's okay. It's blowing on the microphone. Okay. Well, I turned it down to low powered, so it's not blowing on the microphone, so that should be better for you guys now. It's cooling off here, and there's no breeze, so yeah. Much better. Okay, perfect. Anyhow, you guys want to see my big dollar fan? There it is. I bought this. It's a Lasco 20-inch box fan, $12.88 at Wally World. So, no, one bad apple doesn't spoil the whole thing. Perfect here in Southern California, cold at night. Okay. It was fine. Okay, well, in any event, it's done now, so. Oh, good. Well, thanks, Carrie Beth. Lily, go lay down. Go lay down. Sit. Don't give me a dirty look. Lay down. Down. There you go. All right. So much for the dog. Anyhow, so I've changed my opinion, and that's just happened. You know, if you're wrong about something, you admit you're wrong, and you go on with life. I at first was speaking harshly about Hop O Nose. Now I really like the place. And what does that tell you? They're good people. So they're good people, and they do a good job, and they certainly turned around my attitude. So they've been awesome to me. They did a great job of putting my mast up, and they gave me a ride over to Walmart so I could go run errands and do what I needed to do. It was just pretty awesome. So, Lily, sit down. Quit. Don't you start harassing me. Lay down. She wants to interrupt the live stream and go out and go to the bathroom, which she just went to the bathroom. She just wants to go out and play. Yes, I got new glasses, see? They look just like my old glasses, but they're new glasses, so. Yes, Mary, I believe the lights working are just fine, so. I do not need a cocktail. I'm going to show you that in just a second, so. Yes, Carrie Beth, it grew on me. Hello to all. Heck, Carl, the heat had you struggling yesterday with names and destinations. Good. Yes, the heat was hot yesterday. It was really hot yesterday. Much cooler today. Glad the heat wave is over. Tom, I am too, so. What's wrong with your grill? Okay, sorry, Mike. You asked me that before. There's 2 parts missing to the grill. There's the valve that the gas bottle screws up into, and then there's the arm that valve then flows the propane to go up inside the grill. Now, those 2 parts are almost the price of a new grill. A new grill is $149, and those 2 parts are like $70 at West Marine. So, and then the grill itself is kind of dented. Some of that's my fault, having hit some blocks and stuff in the canal. But it also is kind of rusty down inside. And the grill itself is rusty. So if I'm going to spend that kind of money to buy just 2 parts to get that grill working, I might as well just buy a whole new grill and start out with a nice, fresh, clean grill. So when I get to Port Washington, I'll have my paycheck by then, and I'll be able to just go and buy myself a grill and put it on the back of the boat, which is really going to be nice, because the last thing I want to do, why do you call West Marine worse? It's just a funny thing that people do, Rhonda. It's not just me. A lot of people refer to it as West Marine. It's a term of endearment, okay? So anyhow, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put a new grill on the back, which is going to be nice, because you really don't want to be grilling inside the boat when it's that hot outside. So, got a Pacifico going. There you go. Yeah, I know, Kelly. Don't judge a book by its cover. I do that all the time, and guys, you know what? That's the problem with being live like I do. Doing this raw uncut live as often as I do, you're getting my reaction as I'm experiencing it. And so, yes, there's going to be contractions. Now, if I was a normal YouTuber and I videotaped a video section about this marina, and, you know, I would have had a week to edit it and think about it, and my opinion would have changed, and I wouldn't have put out the content that I did. But that's the whole issue with being live, is when you do live, you get the raw uncut version. So, and I'm, you know, not opposed to saying, hey, I was wrong, so now I'm doing it different. So. Okay. Can you mount the new grill? Cause that one now looks cool. Can you mount the new grill? Yeah, I'm gonna mount the new grill is exactly the same as the old grill. It's gonna go in the exact same place. It's just gonna be new and working. Moving down the Hudson, check the tide so you're moving with the flow. Yes, obviously yes, Teddy, we're paying very close attention what the tides are. I don't want to fight the tides again like I did the other day. Hey, Chief, how you doing? Just getting your hope all is well. All is well, man. Yep, live and learn, smoking. Can you buy a cheap charcoal grill for 20 bucks from Wally World? No, I'm not going to put a charcoal grill on a sailboat. Good way to burn my boat down. Fiberglass, when it gets hot, will ignite and burn. So you don't want a charcoal grill, with live fire on your boat. So I'm going to be mounting a nice, safe propane grill onto the back rail. Yep, they admit we are wrong. I don't know if Todd's going to be here, Andy. I think I banned him, so. You'll most likely be heading out tomorrow. What's the hopefully next stop? I don't really know. I'm probably going to get out of here too late to go where I was originally going to go. I actually have my destination stored on my cell phone, which I'm currently using doing the live stream, so I can't look it up and tell you while I'm doing that, but there's a couple different spots along the way. I don't know yet. So, you mentioned earlier you'll most likely, yes, okay. Frank, are you here? I don't know. Good for you. Posted raw footage of a video, and it is what it is. That's right, Admiral. Yep, that explains it. Okay. Hey, Diane, how you doing? Okay. And Rhonda's posting that we have merch, and we do. We have merch. We have Patreon, and we have PayPal. So, all good. Okay, beverages. As those of you that watched me have dinner this evening, you know that I enjoyed a really nice penny pasta and a Parmesan cream sauce, and a very light fresh salad, and a Heineken. That was very, very pleasant. So, oh, Rhonda, you've earned your keep 100 times over. So, I don't think we're going to be sailing tomorrow, Stuart, because it's this part of the Hudson's too narrow for that. But we'll see which way the wind's blowing. Nonetheless, how you doing there, Lily and Carl? Darling Dar, we're doing great. So anyhow, here's what I made. When I went to Wally World today, I found ginger beer, something I was out of, ginger beer. So I bought a couple 6-packs of ginger beer. And do we know what we make with ginger beer? A drink that is new to me that Mike Donegan showed me, Mike D, and it is a dark and stormy. Only problem is, I made a really big dark and stormy, guys. I filled my big glass up with dark and stormy, so I am really enjoying a huge dark and stormy this evening. So nice cold ice, thank you, Frank Daniels. Some Bermuda black rum, topped off with some ginger beer and a little bit of lime juice, dark and stormy. So there you go, Chief. That's what's in it. It's a drink that was first discovered in Bermuda, or designated in Bermuda. So you take Bermuda black rum, you add to that ginger beer, and top it off with a little bit of lime juice, and you have a dark and stormy. So the drink of a true sailor. Okay, well there you go. Whiskey and ginger is good. Okay. So that's what I'm enjoying tonight is a big old dark and stormy. And I have the makings for another one, which I'm going to enjoy right after this one. And that'll probably be enough alcohol to put me to bed for the night. So everyone screamed for merch. I designed it, got it out there, and now no one is purchasing it. Well, Rhonda, that's just the verities of YouTube. You know, everyone talks about, yeah, they want this, they want that. But Australian Buddy Rum makes that as a ready-to-drink can. Oh, I didn't know that, Mike. That's interesting, huh? Yeah, I don't think they do dark and stormies. There are certain beverages here in America you can buy, like margaritas that are pre-made, that kind of stuff, but I don't think dark and stormy is one of those. Yes, please hit the like button, guys. Where does the name Hop O Nose come from? Maybe better hops in the beer irritating noses or something else? I do not know. I do not know the origins of the Hop O Nose. I don't know, but your guess is as good as mine, and it sounds plausible. So, Bundy, okay. Rum and orange juice will fend off scurvy. Yeah, orange juice is good for you. Laptop won't start. Oh, I'm sorry about that, pilot. Billy, you keep this up and you'll be doing a little dance and singing a little song. Yes, that's probably going to happen. Nyack Yacht Club is a great stop before the big city. Oh, okay. All right, I appreciate the referral there, Tuddy. I will research that. I will definitely research that. So I'm looking for cost-effective places, like free. I did find a couple places along the river that are free. There's walls and stuff, and various towns will have places where you can stop for free. And that was a delightful greeting, Cap. Well, good. I appreciate you being here, Dar. So I'm glad you're here. So anyhow, that was what we did today. We got the boom mounted early, and got it all up in place where it needs to be. I organized a bunch of stuff today, and then even though I wasn't sure I was going to go to Walmart because I couldn't find any kind of taxi company, and then all of a sudden I was over to Walmart. So sailors are cheap. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Carl, the name Hop O Nose is the name of an Indian tribe that settled in the area around Hop O Nose Marina and means love of water. Well, there you go. I like that. Hop O Nose means love of water. Very interesting, Woodby. Thank you. John's and Dad's on board. There you go, Don. How you doing? When is your new friend coming on? I do not know at this point whether that's going to happen or not. So, written in the sand. That's right. Have you put shade cloth up yet? No, I have to put my mainsail up yet, Mike. And it's really cooled off here. It's really gotten much cooler here, so it's really no longer necessary at the moment. So, any hazards in the Hudson that you were concerned about navigating around? All the other boats, that's about it. All the other boats. From here on, the Hudson River just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's just all the other boats. So, and the Hudson River is not very well marked. The other day when I was coming down, I almost ran aground in a shoal area that was improperly marked. I was watching my depth finder and I kept getting shallower and shallower and shallower to the point where I could look in the water and almost see bottom. So my 5-foot draft had me a little worried, and I kept turning to go into what I thought was deeper and deeper water, and it seemed like I was just getting shallower and shallower. And the funny thing about it is the sheriff's boat was out there watching me do this. He didn't radio me or anything or give me any kind of warning to help me get out of there. He just watched me go in there. So I was a little perturbed, but there was no buoys or anything depicting it. So you really got to watch that kind of stuff. My Indian name is Runs for Beer. Yep. What's your friend's name? I'm not disclosing anything. Oneonta, Megan, City of the Hills for something, depending on who you ask. Walk P, LOL, man. Okay. Maru, make for a very bad day. Yeah, it would have been if I'd run aground. Thanks, Woodbees. Love the water. I got a little bug in here bothering me. Love the water, not beer, unreal, hugs. Yep. You got enough diesel. No, actually, my 2 5-gallon cans up on deck are empty. I need to get those filled. So, you only want your money, modern day pirates. What happens if you run aground? Well, then you have to figure out some way of getting on the ground. So, sounds like a bad porn, deeper and deeper, but too shallow. Yeah, right. Oh, man. Yeah, so, I was downstream. The water flow would have pushed me further and further into the shallows. So, it would have been a bad situation. And the tide at the moment was, it was right at slack tide, almost slack tide. So I really would have been saved because the current would have turned around, the tide would have come in and would have taken me up off of the water would have gotten deeper and I would have been able to float out of there. I'm actually kind of surprised at how much tide there is here. There's like 5 feet of tide right here where I'm at, Catskill, New York. I'm really amazed at how much tide there is. So yeah, worrying about tide and currents is a big deal on the Hudson River, especially down here at the lower end. That bug's got me. Okay. Yep, that's a lot. It is a lot. It's quite a bit. Quite a bit of current. Yep, 5 feet of tide. I'm 3 seconds away from timing myself out. Oh. You know, that's one of the reasons why I made some of you guys moderators. It was not so that you could moderate, just to make sure that you didn't get timed out, because I have too much fun chatting with you guys. So, hey, Kathy Beals. Anyhow, so we got the boom up, and I really worked a lot on cleaning up the deck. And then, of course, I went and did a provisioning run. I bought 2 new fenders for the boat, which I really needed. I bought the box fan, which I really needed. And then I bought something really important. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but I bought a 16-quart stainless steel pot. Now, this pot is important on the boat. We are a fun group pilot. Yeah, I don't care who you are, Stuart, or how experienced you are. If you haven't run aground, you know you're going to. Everyone runs aground at some point. So, nope, no swim trunks, but I am going to dig out my shorts here tomorrow. Though that pot is a 16-quart stainless steel stock pot, and it's very important to have one of those on my boat for 2 distinct different reasons. One, it enables me to heat up a copious amount of water for washing dishes, which is going to make my dishwashing situation much easier to deal with. And 2, how else am I going to cook lobsters and crabs unless I've got a nice pot to put them in? So folks, now I have a pot to piss in, but I'm not going to piss it. I'm going to put crabs in it. So, I'd like the more streams with you moving along the Hudson Curl. And those will be coming up soon, Mary. Great group for sure. Yep. Jared's laughing. Carrie Bush says, I got timed out yesterday. Have no idea why, but that's cool. Carrie Beth, I think they were actually, it was a misfire of somebody trying to get somebody else who was next to you and got you by mistake. I believe that's what the situation was, Carrie Beth, and that happens sometimes. So please don't get offended and get upset. It's all good, and we still love you anyway. So there were those that have and those that will. There you go, Mike. You're going to cook. Yes, I'm going to cook. Lake Huron and Lake Erie better than going down Lake Michigan headed south, Carl. I have no idea. I've not been on Huron or Michigan. So I can't tell you. I've only been on Lake Erie, so I don't know what the conditions of those lakes are. Oh. Yes, I'm going to straighten out the bent stanchion. I'm not sure how yet, but I'm going to. Pot of beans, grill them. Yeah, I could grill them. At least you have a pot to piss in, Carl. There you go, Billy. Destination. Yes, Mouse. I'm sorry, you asked that before. Negligent discharged. Okay. I don't really have a specific destination. I kind of have like a basic plan. Yeah, Darndar, I understand Lake Erie is supposed to have been pretty rough too, but it was like driving across glass for me. It was really easy. Hey, Critter Window, what's up? Anyhow, I don't really have a destination. I'm going to sail down the Hudson River to New York City, go around New York City through Hellgate out onto Long Island Sound. I'm going to spend some time in my old town of Port Washington, town where I grew up with and went through most of my schooling and stuff through, where I learned to sail. Well, thanks, Carrie Beth, appreciate that. And then from there, I think I may run out to Martha's Vineyard, possibly up through the Cape Cod Canal over to Boston, maybe up to Maine. I may go that far, I don't know. And then back down through. I'd like to be in Annapolis for the boat show, and then after that I'd like to go to Washington, D.C., so I'm going to try to motor my way up the Potomac, visit New York City, or Washington, D.C., and see the Smithsonian and some of those places, which I've always wanted to see. And then from there head down to the Florida Keys and the Bahamas for the winter. So I guess that's the basic plan for right now, but I used a pot that big to make Maryland crab soup. There you go. Destinations. Okay. Most likely due to the season as to what any lake would be. Hey, yeah, that's right, Darren. Yep. Maryland crab soup is badass. Yes, it is. Well, thank you, Critter Window. What happened to Miss Lone Star? I have no idea what happened to Miss Lone Star, Rhonda. I don't know. WEW living the life. Okay, I am living the life. Absolutely. I mean, I'm out here. Um, it isn't darn. It's darn dar. Oh, well, okay. I'm sorry. Darn dar. My bad. Human nature. We tend to try to, I could call you DD for short. That's what we try to do. We try to acronym everything, don't we? Um, sorry. All right, darn dar. So, darling dar. Okay, no thank you. Okay, darling dar. I love my handle. Okay. He's going clean after he cooks, getting ready for crew. Yep. Well, Casco Bay, Maine is wonderful, Gramps. Yep, that might be. Just call me Critter. Okay, Critter. So anyhow, that's kind of the plan of where I'm going to go and what I'm going to do. I don't know how well that's going to hold up, but the hell you don't. You're going to hang out with me in the old neighborhood, then head your ass south, where you'll meet up with you with cases of oil and a few bikini-clad girls. That sounds like a good plan to me, Billy. What's your thought, Carl, of a trawler? I'm not a big fan, darling dar. I'm not a big fan of trawlers. Um, the whole idea of having a sailboat is I can cross an ocean. Trawlers can't do that. They run out of fuel. They have to motor 100% of the time. If you've been around sailboats very much, you know that there's this moment, guys. Okay, I'm gonna get real here for a minute. Real for a minute. A trawler is a large full displacement hull motorized boat, like a shrimp trawler type thing, but they make them residential and they're pretty fancy and stuff. You may run into Halifax. Okay, all right, let me finish what I was going to say. So, hey, Elazar, how you doing? When you're sailing, when there's a moment when you pull out of the marina. Okay, your normal scenario. Okay, you drop the mooring ball, you pull up the anchor, you untie from the dock, whatever you do, and you're heading out to go out for the day or to go to the next location, whatever you do, and you're motoring. You motor when you get started. Okay, and so what you do is yes, some trawlers are motor sailors. That's true. What you do is you motor out into the wind. You put your bow out into the wind, and then you raise your mainsail. That's what you do. You get your mainsail up. And then you turn so that you've got the wind filling your sail in from behind you, and then you pull out your head sail. And when you do that, what you normally do is you'll feel the power of the wind. You'll feel the boat grab the wind. You'll feel the boat put its shoulder down and lean into the wind. And it's kind of an exhilarating experience. But the favorite part of that for me is then you shut the engine off. You stop the engine. And so it gets quiet, except for the sound of the wind. And yet the boat is surging forward with tremendous power and force. You can feel it. It's like riding a big, strong horse, You can feel it between your legs. You can just feel the sailboat going forward. It's an exhilarating moment, and it's sort of a bit of a high that, only sailors can really understand and experience. But to me, it's what it's all about. There's that sort of magical moment when you can feel your boat putting its shoulder down and going because it's caught the wind, and you shut the engine off and away you go. So, Darlindar, I don't think you got put in timeout. I didn't see anything about you being put in timeout. So, maybe I missed it, but yeah, some trawlers do have sails. New thumbnail coming soon. Okay. Solo sailing out in the ocean, no autopilot or radar or any fancy electronics, water too deep to anchor. What do I do to get rest adrift? You drop your sails and you put on your anchor light and you get some sleep. That's what I do. You get out there and you're well offshore at that point. You're not going to run aground anywhere. You simply drop your sails and go bare pole for a little bit and go down below and get some rest. That's what even with a working autopilot, I would not trust a working autopilot. I would just simply drop the sails and get some sleep. So, Anyhow, what did I miss? Let me go back. Hey, 12, what's up? A friend of mine has a Norhaven trawler. Has been around the world. Some of them can reach around the world, but they got to go crazy ways to make that happen. And they got to carry a ton of fuel. Yes, heave two. You could just simply heave two. Yep. Yep. Darlindar, I don't think you got placed in timeout. I didn't see that anywhere in the chat. So, Admiral, is that a Morgan Out Island you have? What's the Admiral? Can't wait for the new content. Yep. Yes, I did. Okay, well, I don't think you did. Okay. It's an Irwin. Yep, definitely. His best moment is when you feel the wind power and shut the engine off. Absolutely. Absolutely. Saw my video earlier. Well, thank you, Akula. Enjoying listening. Hey, Carl, I'm late as usual. Hey, Bosun, what's going on, man? How's your new boat? Do sea anchors work? Yes, absolutely. Sea anchors work. Sea anchors are a series of drogues, a series of nets that you can drop out behind your boat, or just a great big like parachute-like thing, and it holds you with the current and the tide. So yes, those definitely work. I use them specifically when I'm in big water. I like to put out a sea anchor behind the boat to stop me from going too fast down a hill when I'm surfing down a slope. So, what time does tires start to go out tomorrow? I think around 8 o'clock, if I remember correctly. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yes, I think around 8 o'clock tomorrow. Yes. Maybe that was a timeout from a higher power. Yeah, I don't know. I went back. Yeah, I couldn't find it anywhere. I went back and looked. So, you've been sending too many messages. Take a break and try again. Edit and try again. Exactly what it says and did it again. Oh, okay. Darlindar, that's not where somebody timed you out. That's just YouTube sets a limit on how often you can post and how quickly. That's not anybody timing you out except YouTube's basic formula. If you're posting too quickly, it will slow you down. But that has nothing to do with me or any of the moderators. It's just YouTube doing that on its own. So I do not, pilot, have a sea anchor right now. I will be trying to get one soon. So, hey, Dave Marshall, how you doing? Very proud of you to move on so soon and we don't get bored. Best of luck. Well, thank you, Vikia. My deepest apologies then. Yeah, no, it's okay, Darlindar. So be cool. Yep. No one is disrespect you, darling. Yeah, okay. When will you be in New York Harbor? I will probably be in New York Harbor in like 3 days, 3 or 4 days. So I'm actually going to get there too quickly. I'm going to probably get into Long Island Sound and have to backtrack to get to New York Harbor for the 4th of July. So, pilot, they can be. It depends on the design. Sea anchor recommendations for 100. Bug, get out of here. There's this little bug flying in front of me, between me and the camera. David, I would just look up small sea anchors. On a 26-footer, you really don't need a very big one. You don't have room for a sea anchor or anything else. Maybe tie a line around your crab pot. Yeah. Well, that's very true. That's very true. And you know, that would work equally as well, actually. Some people will just run lines out the back of their boat to slow them down. In the river, plenty of time to get one. Yes, Stuart, that's right. I do not need one here in the river. So just get a shitload of fishing weights, tube of toothpaste, MacGyver anchor. There you go. Yeah, that might do it, huh? That might do it. Yeah, but no, he was right. I could simply take out one of my crab pots and tie lines on it and drag it behind the boat. That would equally slow me down. So I can take the dinghy off the deck and put the dinghy in the water and tie onto it, and that will slow me down. Anything that you're dragging behind you that'll slow your boat down works as a sea anchor. So, why do I don't like bugs. Do not like bugs. So, hey Jen, how you doing? Pago, American. Yes, actually, I do plan on going there. Yep. Use glow sticks for sea anchor. Okay, sailing. Let's not go back into that mess again. Use your old grill for a sea anchor. You could do that. You could definitely do that. Anything that's going to give resistance behind the boat will work as a sea anchor. It does not necessarily have to be a bucket. You know, you tie a bucket on a line and throw a bucket in the water behind you. David deer for yourself. You know, a couple good, 2 or 3 really good heavy buckets on long lines. You could use them for a multitude of things while they're on the boat. But if you need a sea anchor, tie the buckets onto the back of your boat and throw them overboard. They're going to give you a lot of resistance. They'll do the same thing. Okay, glow stick, no glow sticks, please. Your pants are getting too big. Yes, they are. I think people are missing the point. A sea anchor is nothing but something you put in the water to create. Yes, that's correct, Biker Coyote. That's exactly right. Yep, but you just want to have something behind you to keep you going forward. Keep your bow going into the wind. So use big pants as a sea anchor. Could do that too. A bucket full of concrete probably would not work, Darlindar, because it would then just hang straight down below. It would be too heavy and hang straight down below. But actually just a plain like 5-gallon plastic bucket tied to a rope, that would work as a sea anchor for a small boat. So I'm using my American Samoa in May 2019 visiting family. Oh, cool. I don't know if I'll be there in May of 2019, but cool. Take yourself the grill before you use it as an anchor. Yes, I certainly would do that, Chief. Just hope another boat doesn't hit you in the middle of the night. Well, that's always a concern. I don't have radar or AIS on this boat. I'm not going to be anywhere on this boat where I would really need that kind of stuff. So, not much of a problem. So, what is the plan for the new grill? When I get to Port Washington, I'm going to try to buy a new grill to replace the grill on the back of the boat. So I've got a propane grill that works because I don't want to heat the boat up when I cook, but I want to start cooking more. So, all right. And I'll have my paycheck by then, Andy, so I'll be able to use my own income for that. So, yeah, Mafia used Jimmy Hoffa as a sea anchor. Probably did. Okay, he would need a shitload of extra lives, so I'll donate mine. There you go. No problem, Don. When I do meet you on the dock in DC. When do I meet you on the dock in DC? I don't know, Darlindar, yet. It'll probably be after the Seattle... Dog, what are you doing? Come on, get out from underneath my feet. It'll probably be after the Seattle Boat Show. September-ish, I'm thinking. So... buying a new one, we funded that a couple months ago. No, Rhonda, nobody funded a new gas grill. Nobody funded a charcoal grill months ago. Nobody. Funded a lot of other things that were funds were used for other things, but only with the permission of those people that donated to them. So, not taking the boat to the Bahamas. Well, Mike, I am planning on taking this boat to the Bahamas. So, I don't know where you're getting that from. Supine position in the dinghy makes great sleeping, no sharks. There you go. What to pack, please? What to pack for what, Darlindar? I don't know. I'll help with the grill, sir. Important stuff. Well, Andy, you've helped a lot on a whole lot of other things, brother. So, like I said, I have my paycheck coming, so I'll be able to afford to buy my own grill with my own little money. So I'll be okay. Annapolis, okay. I know I did that and christening campaign. That and christening campaign. Okay, well. Huh. No, but it was an AC that was funded. Yep, that's true. We did fund an AC, and then we decided not to buy an AC. So, water pump. Yep, we did replace the water pump. God damn, this little bug keeps bothering me here. I'm going to have to get the swatter out. Get serious here. You'll help with the grill too. You want to see me cooking on? Oh, geez. Okay. Explain how you got your moderators. Fans of the channel that commented a lot and got to know them and developed some trust in them, and so I decided to go ahead and make them moderators. 420 Blue Dream. Okay. You said you won't need AIS or other stuff, so I assume not going to the Bahamas. No, I plan on going to the Bahamas, Mike, but that's so what am I exposed? I'm exposed for one day. Will I cross the Gulf Stream? Usually in the Bahamas, you don't have a whole lot of boat traffic and the anchorages and stuff where you're going to be, so you really don't need that there. And for the one day that I'm crossing the jet stream, I'll do that during the daytime. So Don's on a roll. Yep. Insect abuse. There you go. So will you be? Yes. My intention right now, darling daughter, is to leave in the morning. Now that may change. It depends on whatever happens tomorrow morning. But yes, that's my plan right now. Before you got a boat when you were in Lancaster. Okay. Bug. Where'd you go? Get that son of a gun. DJ Short Strange. Okay. The bug has a live stream. You're just background. Yeah, right? Just landed on my hand. Okay, this bug is seriously pissing me off. When I had money. Okay. Shoe on head, please. I'm planning on meeting Carl and Darlindar somewhere in the Bahamas after hurricane season. I hope so, David. That'd be great. Professional moderators from other channels. Okay. 100% sativas. There you go, Don. 9% of pleasure boats do not have AIS. That's very true, Akula. How does DMFD get away with clean when they catch and cook and clean? You won't do it. Andy, they get away with it because they lose monetization if they do a video that has anything with them gutting a fish. They lose monetization about it. So. And you get a mark against you on YouTube, and I'm trying to avoid that. So, most bugs are Democrats. Oh gosh, Don's losing ability to see. Hey Jen, could just anchor up a few days. Yep. In my opinion, any vessel going offshore should have AIS. Probably should, Mike, but that doesn't mean we can all afford it. So, when you get serious about fishing. Good question, Tom. I will be getting very serious about fishing when I get down to Manhasset Bay. I'll be doing a lot of flounder fishing down there. Works well. Yes, I do have a radar reflector. In hot weather, we also sleep outside on the bug streams. The engine held and released heat all night. Unbearable in the cabin. Yes, it is, Ed. I can barely moderate myself. Carl, you're planning on getting a Garmin prior to setting out on the open seas? No, I am not. I am not. Lots of sailing is done without AIS. Yep, most of the sailing is done without AIS. AIS does not guarantee anything. It's only an aid to navigation. Actually, it's not even an aid to navigation. It just lets you know who owns the other boats and what those boats' direction are going and what have you. Best eating fish, hands down. Yep, absolutely. And there's some great flounder fishing to be had in Manhasset Bay. Yes, YouTube only wants commercial-friendly content. Anything like gutting a fish or butchering a pig or anything like that is really frowned upon. So. Looks good tonight, fit and healthy. Don, I feel great tonight. Have you ever used your drone? Yes, Billy. I've got some footage from drone footage that's going to be coming out in the next video. So, there is flathead catfish here, but I've not been fishing for any of them. So, 420 bug Oneonta. Dog, what is your problem? Get. I'm going to swat you with the damn fly swatter. Why are you so insistent on being underneath my feet? Go lay down. Now you're just going to piss me off, dog. Oh, look at that. I'm trying to knock the camera over. And they sure do the commercials. Yep. Live leak is for fish gutting. I have a DJI Phantom 4, Billy. I have a DJI Phantom 4. 120 watts with 40 likes. Yeah, well. Come on, people, give us some likes. 125 people watching, only 39. Ha. I don't get how Rob gets away with it then. Jeremy for dinner does it all the time. Yes, but anytime he does it in a video, damn bug, get. Anytime he does that in a video, he loses monetization for it. Which doesn't make any sense to me because that just tells me YouTube's not doing their job. They're saying that if I gut a fish, that's not advertiser friendly. Well, then I suggest you find other advertisers like the people who sell the fillet knives. That would be good advertisement for them, you know. So beating the dog, guys. Beating the dog. See, I'm beating the dog. You see that? I'm beating her. I'm beating her with the oh, get her, 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 get her. Go lay down. Come on, get back. Anyhow, I'm beating my dog with a fly swatter. Yes, she wants attention. Is it true flounder are scared of satellite waves when using GPS at sea? Worried about getting autism because... No. No. Yeah, she wants attention. Lift. Now, flatheads here, they're catfish, ambush, predator, poisonous spikes, and brilliant eating. Mainstay catch in southern Australia. Yes, and flathead catfish are also excellent eating here, so check out Live Leak sometime. Will do. Flounder, love bacon. Good to know. That's why I do have a Patreon page, Country Cruiser, and you're welcome to join my Patreon page. There's a link in the description down below. Be careful with drone. FAA considers it commercial. Yes, I know that. It's one of the reasons why I'm very careful where I fly my drone. But YouTube shows titties. Not usually. Jeremy puts them on a sub video below. Huh, okay. Why not how to clean fish? Carrie Beth, because they claim that is not user friendly or advertiser friendly. So, oh, the temperature 83 degrees here on the boat this evening. 83, quite comfortable. So, I agree you're in the best mood since you've been. Yes, I am in a great mood, Palm Limit. I am in a great mood. It's cooler. My boat's back together. Everything is good right now. I had a great meal. Life is good right now. Yeah, if she's feeling better, it's cooler, yes. Dog wants to be on the stream. No, the dog wants me to stop live streaming and take her outside. That's what she wants, so. When is the door giveaway? We don't have a door giveaway. Facebook sucks, Instagram, and now YouTube. Yeah, they're all kind of going to hell, so. How long do you stay on the boat? Lisa, I live on my boat. This is my home. So I stay on the boat all the time. Really cooled off here in Michigan last night, sleeping. Oh, nice, darling dar. Gotta go have fun, people. Okay, 12 degrees, you take care, ma'am. 12 equals saying goodnight second time. Okay, oh nice. Yes, Lisa, I think so. Good. Oh, come on, where'd you go? Dog, get. I'm waiting for the damn bug to land so I can smack him. I can smack him just like I smack my dog. Smack the dog. Come here, dog, let me beat you. Beating the dog. I'm beating the dog. I'm a dog beater. It's a game we play with the fly swatter. I tap her in the head and she goes after it. She pushes into me and bounces into me like she's doing right now. Just fun, guys. I'm not beating the dog. Am I beating you? Am I beating you? Are you an abused dog? Huh? Are you an abused dog? Who's that? Oh, fun with Miss Lily. So, if I check my chain plates, yes, chain plates are all in fine shape. Everything looks nice there. Kisa, he's back start with the GS talk. I have no idea what that's about, Don. Oh, Lisa's back. Let's not talk about the glow sticks talk. I get it. Yeah, right? Peter's gonna get after me for beating my dog. Finds titties automatically. Bite him, Lily. Oh my God, Lily's never bought anybody ever. When you say our Rhonda, this is going to you as well, asking for a friend. Good reason to hit the thumbs up. Show the dog's red rocket. What the hell are you talking about? Sailing says, hey. So Sailing, you're a Fonzarelli fan, I guess? Arthur Fonzarelli? Hey, Alex is back. Okay. Doug, what the hell are you doing down there? Alex needs a timeout, it seems. Okay. Ding dong. Yep, Alex was timed out, so goodbye, Alex. Oh, Alex was banned. Rhonda hit him. He's gone. He's out of there. Strike one, strike two, strike three. You're out of there, man. Goodbye, Alex. Oh well. Ban hammer. There you go. You guys are funny, man. You guys are funny. So anyhow, that's kind of what the story is here at Hop O Nose Marina in Catskill, New York. We're cooled off and we're comfortable and we're happy. You timed out 3 times already. Well, then you did what you had to do, ma'am. What did you have to do before you leave there? I have to put the mainsail back up and I have to tighten down the rig. I have to tighten down, where's the dog go potty? In the grass out here behind the boat. So, ich grüße mein, I didn't get the rest of that. SS Comrade, okay, yep. Hey Hitler, guess what, buddy? Yep, you are removed. Goodbye, Hitler. Instead of AIS, just get used transponder and set it to 1200, hit squawk, and they'll find you fast. There you go. Oh, say goodbye to girls. He leaves at such port. Yep. On the water again. Yes, me too, darling dar. I can't wait to get out on the water. So, Rhonda, why did you unhide Adolf? I hid him. Why did you unhide him? That doesn't make any sense to me. Miss Lone Star was never going to join me, guys. We may meet up at some point and do a little buddy boating together, but she's not joining me on my boat. She has her own boat. It's a sister boat, identical to mine. But I have not had any further conversation with her, so I'm not sure what's going to be happening on at this point. So, aren't you going on Australia right now? Okay. You would think YouTube would police these fake accounts. You would think so. Review dog giveaway. No abused dog giveaway. So, it's all right, Ron. It's all good. It's all good. I took care of it. Not a problem. So, uh-oh. Well, okay. Knowles is a cuck deer, you're out of there, so rather have a chart plotter than AIS. Yep, I agree. Is this a live stream? I can't tell. Put fishing reel on head. No, I'm not doing that. 8 seconds since you sent a remember about merch. Hey, Rhonda's just trying to do her job, guys. Okay, look, the dog needs to go out. She's like wanting to go up the steps here. She's probably got to go pee or something. So I'm going to, yep, chart plotter is a good thing to have, yep. I just use my cell phone, and it works just fine. I have Navionics on my cell phone. I can see where I'm at, I can see where I'm going just fine with that. So I don't need all this extra stuff, but I do like the idea of utilizing Garmin so that I could have Active Captain available online, but shameless plug time, okay. Take us with you. Yes, Ron is the best moderator of all time. Shameless plug time. Okay, if you're a YouTuber, jump in here and tell us you're a YouTuber. Rhonda has a channel. Slipstream has a channel. Who else is on here has a YouTube channel? So YouTube has these weird live streams that are scripted. Yeah, my live streams are not scripted. It is what it is, live, raw, uncut. So, Ronnie Brown, Ronnie is a tuber. Okay, Lisa has a channel. All right, Lisa's got a channel. Chart plotter works without internet connection. Yep, it does. So does my cell phone. It'll work without a cell phone, without a cellular connection. So, hey Douglas, how you doing? Anyhow, guys, okay. The dog, look, she's here at the steps. She's wagging her tail, trying to look pretty for me. So I will take her out. So I'm going to go take her out. I'm going to end the live stream. I will talk to you guys in the morning and give you a better idea of what's going on at that point. So I use avionics on my phone, Kestrel weather instrument, and military. Okay, cool. If you can afford more technology, what would you pick? I don't know right now. Certainly be appreciated. And we will see you guys in the morning. Good night, all.